it's nice to see a player, obviously of his stature, stand up and do something. And obviously he's frustrated, just like I think the rest of our team was tonight. We're a frustrated group. It was a frustrating game to watch. It was probably an even more frustrating game for them to play. And we just definitely didn't. We're not in sync tonight. And the things that made us good when we're a good team wasn't there tonight.
That's something that can still pay off down the road, just to see that, even if it didn't turn things around in the last few minutes tonight.
Well, I guess after watching us play tonight, I'm afraid to, step forward and make those comments. I guess what I would say to you, Doug, is hopefully, and then we'll see.
Well, it seems like one of those things you talk about that makes you good that isn't there right now is the forecheck. What are you seeing as far as that? Is it hard work? Is it something strategic? Or?
Well, I think a part of it, man, I think we've lost our transition game. It's really, we're not in sync, and that part of it, and it starts from the back end. You got to move the puck quick, you got to move it well. Your forwards have to be able to handle those passes, which I thought they struggled with those tonight as well. And when you've got speed and you put the puck in deep and you've got some speed to go and retrieve it, then you're in sync. Tonight we had none of that, absolutely none. The transition from the back end was almost non-existent. We couldn't handle a pass, and then when we did end up dumping it, we never put it in an area where we gave our guys a chance to retrieve it. And that's not to, by the way, to take away the credit that the other team deserves. I think they played a great game. We were just ourselves. We were just a bad team tonight. Probably looked more like the team that played that first game.
Yeah, they came out really strong, and we didn't have that jump in the first, and the jump that we were talking about to have. And I thought we got better in the second. We created some chances. We created some opportunities for us to even the game or even get ahead, but we didn't capitalize on those, and then it was just a grinder, and then lucky bounce for them from the boards, I guess, in the third, and they got two goal lead.
Is it important for you to be the one to go after Neil?
Well, what's the point of thinking that I'm more important than somebody else? I mean, we are all on the same page. We are all equal players. I don't feel that just because I'm a captain I shouldn't be fighting or doing a job that is maybe designated for some other guys, but it's part of the game.
What he did was just he basically just attacked the guy for no reason up there.
Well, it's a battle. It's a physical game. It's an emotional game. Maybe he overreacted. Maybe he shouldn't do it, but he did, and that's something that it's his role, and he's doing a pretty good job in it. But at the same time, we are really a tight group, and we stick.
Get into a good area for a good shot, or a bang pass play, or kind of a funny one like they scored on their second one to beat him tonight, or screen. We weren't able to get any of those.
Were you screened on that first goal?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was trying to. Obviously, it's a terrible feeling as a goalie when you can't find the puck. I couldn't even find out who had the puck on that one. Like, it just disappeared behind bodies, and by the time I saw it, it was past our last defenseman in the air.
Did you even see it off the face-off? It was just gone.
No, I mean, I saw it go back on the face-off towards the point, and then I just lost the guy. So, I mean, I didn't know if he passed it or where he was. It was just too much of too many bodies in front of me. My mind wasn't able to sort through everything and try to figure out where it was.
The growing pains a little bit, and then also Wheeler play.
Well, we're going to go through stretches like this, and it's how you can't extend them too long. That's the biggest thing. We have a great group of guys in here that pride themselves since day one of camp. Being a team that wants to do well, and this is a little miniature funk, and we'll get out of it.
Mark, it's been 6 years. I'm sorry. 6 years since you dropped the gloves. How did that feel tonight?
Well, it's battling everything, just trying to get some emotion. Just one of those things where emotion gets the best of you.
Is it just a one shift thing? I mean, you guys had anything going on before?
No, nothing.
Well, in this last little three-year thing, it's been hard for you guys to start out the way that you want to.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, against Montreal, we got a great start. Tailed off at the end. We know that we're successful when we get the lead. It's something we've got to work on when we get down. And, you don't like to get down, but it's going to happen in 82 games, so we have to make sure we're better at those games. And we're not going to get the lead every night. We have to make sure we stay with it and stay with the program and continue to grind it out.
You guys are going good at so much as it starts with the forecheck, and it seems like maybe the last few games you guys have a tough time establishing that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, that's our game. We got to get. Part of that's getting speed through neutral, so we're able to get in there. Right. And, we're not getting a lot of speed through neutral zone right now. So we can get in there. It's just giving teams opportunities to break our forecheck too easily. And it's a minor thing, but we got to get better at it and throw some more speed through neutral zone. Again, we'll get back.
The outcome of the game, obviously, is the big thing. But were you pleased by the fight, all things considered?
No, I don't. It's. I don't. I was trying to get some emotion, so it is what it is. So.
Did you stop to think, well, boy, this guy's 16 years younger than me and taller than me and all that? That never goes through your mind?
I don't think about that when I'm on the ice ever. So I still think I'm 25. So still act like it's. Try to, anyways.
Were you surprised when he shook the gloves at you there? I know you were battling in front.
No, I asked him to go first. So I was just trying to get some emotion. There was still some time left, and we could build some momentum with it or something. So, he did a good job early, and just trying to, establish something. We got to keep guys up here in the stress room.
To be had to, I think Cole played a pretty good game. I know we say that a lot, but I really think he did. So, some rebounds. Some days they kick out, and today it seemed like he was swallowing them pretty good, even with good shots. It was tough to get second, third chances.
What Rex did tonight, you do plenty. Do you think there are other guys on the bench who look at that and say, why has he got to be the guy doing it?
I think he took it upon himself. No one's going to question what Rex does. He's been around obviously longer than anyone else, and he's got a pretty good feel for what he's doing. So. I think we actually did a pretty good job this year, all year of doing it by committee. Z stepped up, Rex stepped up tonight, Stewie stepped up a bunch of times, Soupy, the list goes on and on, so I don't think there's any of that there this year. Promotion with the older guys, I don't think it's been a problem here. I think everyone's trying to do their part. We just got to bury our chances, that's it tonight. Had some, they didn't go in, so I don't think emotion as much. Something to build off of. Yeah, definitely. I think when those guys are leading by example, you got to follow. They do a good job of that, so everyone's supposed to follow in behind.
Shawn, Rex was saying he just wanted, since you were the offensive guy, now he's picking up the slack too.
If only that were the case, I'd like to say yes, but I didn't bury my chances tonight. So, what though, Rex, as we just said, Rex does everything he can to lead by example. He's also very verbal, the way he leads, and he's just a natural leader, and that's part of it right there.
Got his thousandth pin on that fight. That's the only way you should get a milestone like that, right?
I think you'll have to ask him that, but there was some mention of that earlier in the season. Yes, I don't think he wanted to get it with a trip, that's for sure.